Hi guys and welcome back to the channel. Today I have the Umidigi U-Fit smartwatch. This retails at $39.99. Nicely presented box. Inside there we have obviously the smartwatch, instructions at the very bottom, and it also comes with a charging cable. So this is the starry black colour smartwatch. It weighs 39 grams without the strap. Has a 240 by 240 resolution, 2.5D tempered glass with anti-fingerprint coating. It's a 1.3 inch LCD touch display. So first you need to activate the watch, and you do this by connecting the charger. It's a magnetic charger, so it just clicks into place as soon as it's close enough. This will then activate the watch. So you have an option of up to 4 watch faces. You just keep your finger hold down on the screen and then scroll up or down and select which watch face you'd like. If you swipe to the right, this brings up a quick menu. From here you can turn on or off the automatic heart rate monitoring, the do not disturb setting. There's also the lift wrist screen sensor. You can turn that on or off. And then underneath that is the find your phone setting. When you click that, your phone will vibrate until you find it. And you can't stop that from vibrating until you come back to your watch and turn it off again. And if you swipe left, you've got sports, heart rate, blood oxygen, blood pressure, relax, alarm, music controller so you can control your music, a timer, you have settings and sports record. Now in settings you have dial, dimming, about and shutdown. So it's very basic, it's quite limited really, but it's easy to use. Now using the watch outside, fortunately you do have 3 dimming settings. So the brightest setting, you press it once, it goes to low, you press it again, it's medium, again, maximum brightness. And I found viewing the watch outside, even in bright conditions, was quite easy really. So the watch has some workout functions. There's actually 8 of them. You have run, walk, bike, hike, climbing, treadmill, spinning and yoga. And if you click one of these, say spinning, it will count down and you begin to start your workout. And within the workout, it will obviously measure your heart rate and calories burned, etc. If you are a swimmer, this watch is waterproof up to 50 meters, which I think is really good. They don't recommend to use it in like a hot shower or scuba diving. This is just for basic swimming, obviously if you're out and about and it's raining and stuff like that. So for battery life, I've got around 5 to 6 days. Now that obviously depends. If you turn do not disturb on, you're not going to get many messages buzzing, and the lift the wrist function as well. I sometimes turn that off to preserve battery life as well. So around 6 days roughly. So one of the main features they market for this smartwatch is the blood oxygen monitor. And apparently it tracks oxygen saturation levels in the bloodstream, so you can assess how your body is absorbing oxygen. And that's all good, but I'm not entirely sure about the science behind it and how it's actually getting that data. Again, they also have a blood pressure monitor. I'm used to blood pressure monitors that you wrap around your arm and they can press, on your arm and measure your blood pressure. Again, I'm not entirely sure about the science behind that, but it does give a reading, which I suppose is not really too much different to blood pressure readings I've seen before. And obviously you have the heart rate function, which is commonplace in many smartwatches nowadays. And that obviously measures your heart rate. I think that's pretty accurate when I measure it manually as well. It's quite high here because I'd run up the stairs previous to recording this clip. So there is an application, it's called VeryFit Pro. You download that, pair it to your smartwatch, and it will track obviously your heart rate, sleep and other activities that you may do. And it's pretty straightforward. It tracks your sleep. There's the graph there, breaks it down into light and deep sleep and total sleep. You've got heart rate settings as well. It gives you the average resting heart rate there. And at the bottom, it gives you max heart rate, min, and average as well. You can do a live reading. Obviously the watch is not on at the moment. But when you click into that and look a bit closer, there are some of the readings it's had today. And the max heart rate, 111. You do get device settings in here, so some of the settings you do on the watch you can actually do via the app, which is pretty useful. And you can also do a firmware upgrade via that as well. User, You can log in and register for an account and change system settings as well, if you really want to get into a bit more detail. But yeah, application pretty standard and straightforward really. And it's good to look back on and keep track on, especially sleep. I'm quite interested in tracking sleep. Hi guys, so that is pretty much it. Have I found any issues with the smartwatch? I don't think so. I mean, it's pretty much responsive 99% of the time. There was one issue that I did have, and I will see if I can replicate it. One of the smartwatches, or one of the watch faces, it was the bottom one there, did cause the watch to sort of slow down a little bit in performance. So it wouldn't always track my my swipes. I mean, at the moment it's fine. If I put it away in my pocket, or if I don't use it and I come back to use it again, it might freeze a tiny bit. That was the only real issue. But other than that, I think it's a nicely designed watch. Battery life is pretty decent. It does all the basic sort of stuff. So if you are on a budget, you don't want to spend big bucks, and £40 isn't bad at all. Like I said, nicely designed. Function mode button there on the side. Charges pretty quick as well, in a couple of hours. So yeah, this is the UmiDigi U Fit, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Links to this are in the description below. Any questions, then please pop them down below, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.